Hi, I'm at the Maryland Hispanic Youth Symposium. My name is Misael Garcia, and I'm 20 years old. I attend a Youth Opportunity Academy in East Baltimore. Last night, we watched a video about high school dropouts. While we was watching the video, I got so touched by it because I could relate to a lot of stuff that the kids from the video went through. Um, I got to share my story with all the kids here at the symposium, and I really felt that I did good because I kind of make them feel that nothing's. I mean, there's obstacles, but they can still keep going. So this is my story. When I was 12 years old, I came to this country with my mom, my two brothers, and my sister. Um, I got enrolled in the eighth grade. When I went to high school, I never really cared about school. I always was the kind of kid that wanted to be popular and always wanted to be with their friends and do what they wanted me to do so I can look cool. I always and like I stopped going to school, but somehow I passed the ninth grade. When I passed to the 10th grade, everything changed. I really stopped going because I didn't care. I was more of a, you know, whatever guy, like you don't care about anything and nobody. So that's when everything started. The friends, going out, skipping school. So I got dropped out when I was in the 10th grade. I didn't get to finish 10th grade. I believe I was in my last quarter to pass the 11th grade, but I didn't. So I dropped out, and so I started going out with the friends, and we started like using drugs, you know, and drinking, going out, whatever we were drinking. So that's when my friends, they just out of nowhere introduced me to new things. That's how I can call it. And I enjoyed a gang. I was a gang member when I was 15, no, 16, 15 actually, yes. And so I was, I was like, well, this is new for me, but I'm gonna see what I get from it. So what I got from it was power and respect, you know. Um, I had the power, I had the respect, and I had everything that anybody could wish to have. And from there, everything, it was just so easy. I could tell people, look, go do this, go do that, and they would have to do it because otherwise there was going to be a problem. Um, I was so powerful that the power sometimes gets out of control and you just lose your mind. You lose your mind. That's what something that happened to me. I got locked up when I was 16 and I was a juvenile. So while you're a juvenile, you still gotta go to school even though you're locked up. So they sent me to jail school where as I was going to school and but you really can't focus while you're in there because you have to watch your back, be careful that nothing happens to you. So that's another reason not to care about school either. So I was just going there for fun, and while I was there, I would go to my cell, and I would kneel in front of my cell and ask for God to let me go out, to let me out before I turn 17. Um, every night, every night, I was like that. So So what I did, I kept praying, praying and praying and praying, is to go out. So one day before my birthday, I'll go to court. I didn't get the chance to step in front of the judge, and they sent me back to jail. While I was in my cell, one of the officers came and knocked on myself, and he was like, "You going home?" I was so surprised, I was so happy because um, I was going home after 3 months of being there without, you know, knowing what was going on and they outside and nothing. So why did I go out? Why did I come out? For what? You know, to do good things? Not at all. It was more like to do worse. Like sometimes, when you do bad things, it's like you get more, how can I say? Eres más popular, you know. You get more power, you get more respect. You do bad things, that's what you get. Do good things, your power and your respect goes down. So that's how it is. So I got out, and I stayed with my members, with my gang members. You know, I was actually the leader from this gang. Um, I was the leader, and a lot of them look up to me. I was so powerful that most of them was scared about me. Um, so you know, um, I kept doing whatever I wanted to do. Didn't care. Like I said, didn't care about nobody. I was just doing me. Started selling drugs, making money, robbing people, um, breaking into houses, into cars, get as much as I can from anywhere. I used to live on, you can say, un barrio. That's how I call it, mi barrio. And I used to run the whole barrio. That was me. If you needed drugs, they got to go. You know who it was. That was me. Nobody else could go and there sell their stuff because the people that was in there didn't want it. They already knew who to go. So I was so powerful. It's so much power that you can't even explain. You know. Um, one night, my friend called me. He was part of my gang. He calls me and he's like, "Yo, Misa, mira, mira, mira. There's some guys, they're in our hood, So what's up? What we gonna do?" So what I did, I got out of my house without my mom knowing that I was going out. Well, she knew that I was going out, but she didn't know what I was gonna do. So what I do, I grab my dog. I have a black pit bull, and I grab a baseball bat. So what I did, I throw the baseball bat down the window, and I took my dog out. My mom was like, "Where you going?" I'm just gonna walk my dog, you know. But I actually was going to do something else. Um, so I go up there, I meet up with my homeboys and everything. And that night we was four deep, and the other guys there was like 10 deep probably, you know. I mean, we had weapons; they didn't have nothing. So they came out to us saying like, "What's good? What it do?" So what's up? What's good? So they started like they look at us like real mean, and we look them back real mean. What we did was like, "What's up? What's good? What's up? Is it going down? What's going on?" So um, one of the guys tried to come out from my homeboy's back, so he had the baseball bat, and he hit him. He hit him on the hand. Actually, he broke his hand, and then everybody just like started chasing my homeboy. So I go back behind him, and some guy, from them, he was gonna hit him with a wood, like big wood. He was gonna hit him on the head, and what I did, I kicked the guy's head, so I punched him and I threw him down the floor. to save my homeboy, you know. And I don't know where. I guess my homeboy he dropped the baseball bat that I brought. He dropped it, and these guys grabbed it. Um, I don't know where. I felt someone that hit me on my back, and it didn't hurt me, but I turned around. When I turned around, the same guy, he just went. He hit me right here, man, for in my head. So from here, from here all the way here, like a question mark, they put me 49 staples. 49 staples. And but before me going to the hospital, I don't know what it was that I didn't knock out. I was blurring, like I couldn't see nothing, but I didn't knock out. So I hit myself with one of the cars, and the dog that I had, I just let it go. And the guy kept hitting me, but I was just covering myself so I wouldn't get more hurt or nothing like that. Uh, I heard silence. I heard silence. And I got up and I started walking home. I was like four blocks away from home. And I had my head open. And it was bleeding. I was holding my hand. My nose was bleeding. Everything was bleeding. And I'm looking down. And on my right side, the only thing that stood by me was my pretty dog. Mi perrita, her name is Shadow. I call her Shadow because she's my shadow. She protected me, not the way she should have probably, but she never left me behind. Without leash, I wasn't grabbing the leash. She was just walking next to me like a shadow, actually. And I kept walking and walking, and she was still by my side. So, sorry. So, I got home, and when I got home, I used to have braids. My hair was, I had cornrows. So I go to the bathroom. My mom was sleeping actually. And when I go to the bathroom, I grab my hair just like this, right? I grab it like that, and I pull it back. When I pull it back, I saw my skull all, all messed up, like with cracks into this. So I started crying in the bathroom. But I didn't want to go to the to the hospital. So what I did, I got in the bathtub, and me metí. I washed my head, just to clear the blood a little bit, and I put a bandana on it like this, and I went and lay down on the bed, you know. I was laying down like this, looking to the wall, and I was like shaking. Nothing could stop me. I was just shaking and shaking. So my brothers got there to the house and they said, "What you doing? What's going on with you?" They didn't know. And my little brother actually he went in and turned me around somehow, and he was like, "Why you got it? Why is it blood here? ¿Por qué hay sangre?" me dice. He just grabbed my head, like my hair again, and he pulled it back. He got shocked by just looking at it. So they took me straight to the hospital. They didn't tell my mom, not at all. They didn't tell my mom. And so I got to the hospital, and I was in emergency, and I told the lady, the nurse, look, I need help, you know. I don't know why I wanted to do that, but I just grabbed it again, and yes, I just pulled it back again, and I showed it to her, and I dropped blood like in front of the desk and everything. She got so like scared, and she called the people, the doctors, I guess, and they laid me back on they laid me down on the bed. When they laid me down, and I passed out. I passed out. I didn't know what happened and nothing. So I woke up. I think it was the next day, but at the night time.